Hello, my name is Hiab Tadel, and this is my final exam video on my perception of four of the six categories of a work by Aristotle. Um, the four categories I chose are matter and form, potentiality and actuality, doctrine of the four causes, and substances and accidents. Matter and form. In Aristotle's view, all substances consist of matter and form. Matter is the underlying substance or stuff which with which something is made. It indicates the potentiality of that thing. For instance, the matter of a table is the wood. Uh, Form is structural or coordinational arrangements describing the outcome of whatever is called matter to be. It reflects the actual states of that thing. An example is the design of the table that represents its form. Um, it's only when one synthesizes matter and form that one can talk about substance, which Aristotle calls the real unity of reality. The second category is potentiality and actuality. These two concepts seek to explain change that happens in the real world. Potentiality is the capacity of a given thing to turn into something very different from its original form or to which a certain stage in its life. An example of this is I think I used the same example on the video presentation on Aristotle's work, which was the last assignment. Um, like the acorn has a potentiality of growing into an oak tree. That's potentiality. Actuality is the fulfillment of potentiality or the experience thereof. An example of this, like going off of the acorns are potentiality of oak trees. The actuality form of that example would be a mature oak tree is the actuality of an acorn. This dynamic process is the heart of Aristotle's tel- tel- teleology, whereby each and everything tends towards its natural purpose or final cause. Um, the third, the third category I chose is doctrine of the four causes. Aristotle's doctrine of the four causes involves four sound reasons which explain the being and happening of things. The first one is material cause. Like that's material cause is the material of what that thing is made out of. Like I think for the presentation video I used a chair as an example. So right now, let's take a metal statue for example. What is that statue made of? Let's say bronze. Like a bronze statue. And then there's formal cause. Uh the formal cause is the schematic drawing that gives some structure to the particular thing under orientation. Um, Going off of the bronze statue, an example for formal cause would be the shape of the statue, and then there is efficient cause, which is the cause or substantial agent that effectively brings into being or bears just the thing into being. Again, going off of the statue example, the example for efficient cause would be the sculptor creating the statue. And then lastly, there is the final cause. The final cause is the true end or cause that explains its existence. For example, like what is the commemorative purpose of the statue, or the aesthetic of the statue. Um, that's the fourfold causation that frames Aristotle's teleology view by making purpose an interesting aspect into the whole of one's understanding of existence. Lastly, the last category I chose is substances and accidents. To Aristotle, substances represent ultimate realities. Um, while qualities or distractional attributes have existence as accidents in substances, but are not things that matter to their essence. Substance is, it has been understood as an independent entity entity, but is a generally classified as a tree or horse. Um, it it's defined by its matter or form. And then there is accidents. Accidents is the non-essential quality of substance, such as color, size, or shape. Um, in the case of, what's an example? Let's take a golf ball as an example. Um, its roundness may be viewed as an accident, while the ball itself is seen as a substance. There are two types of change in substances. There is substantial change, which is the actual change in substances where the substance themselves undergo transformation, such as wood becoming ash when it burns. And then there is accidental change. In accidental change's case, it's like the purely accidental alteration of shape or mode of the substance. In that substance, clay used as a ball is molded into another shape. A ball is a sphere, so if the ball is molded into a cube. That being said, in conclusion, Aristotle's philosophy of matter and form, potentially and actuality, the four causes, and substances and accidents provide a composite picture of nature's explanation, pointing out that purpose, development, and change are all interlinked. He sheds lights on the phenomenological and metaphysical aspects of existence. It calls us towards searching for both the cause of substance and the end goal of everything around, giving homage to the balance struck between to the balance struck between what things are and what they could become or what they can become. That was my video. Thank you so much.